What's up, everybody? My name is Erin, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to the Girl of Glass, A Summerbird's Tale. We are still stuck in this awful circus, and we need to climb down the well and up through the outhouse. I am not thrilled about it, but it is what we must do, and looks like we're gonna have to fight the spider anyway. And I already immediately forgotten whatever half voice I gave this spider dude. First you throw me out, then you come down here to rub it in my face. I didn't expect to find you here. You say that, but your eyes tell me you're here for a fight. Don't worry, I'll give you what you want, just prepare to get swooped. No. Okay, let's do this, you twit. Oh man, when I'm done with ya, they won't even recognize your face. I'm so pumped. Oh. That was a lot shorter than I was expecting. I might have overestimated my strength. I can see the light. I'm walking towards it. Look at my beautiful wings. Am I an angel now? Mayma, is that you? Are we in heaven? Why are you holding your shoe? Aren't you happy to see me? Please don't hit me. No, no, please. This is not heaven, this is hell. Ugh. What a horrible way to die. Agreed, that fight felt so unnecessary.
Kristal had the code to the combination lock, but the sewage tunnel floor was too nasty for her to walk in with her regular shoes. She would need more appropriate footwear.
That's right, we gotta go find some shoes. Are you even worth talking to anymore? Tiny girl needs something? If not, then go. Okay.
Kristal had nothing to say to the bear woman for now. She had a rat to catch.
We already caught him. I need shoes. Let's look maybe in the stables.
The box had a 3-number combination lock on it.
582.
Kristal had entered the correct code, and the lock opened. Inside the box was a handgun.
Oh.
Kristal, it was best she didn't show it to anyone.
I was kind of hoping there'd be some shoes in there. Yeah, like we shouldn't have shown those papers to just anybody. I was just gonna keep them to myself, not tell the boy, maybe wait until we meet Madame Butterfly herself and then show them to her, but no, the game was like, you're showing this to them now. Hey, you want this newspaper to read? Ooh, where'd you find this? Never mind, just give.
The bear woman dove right into the crime section.
Cool. Okay, we couldn't take the bread before, but maybe we can now that she's not paying attention.
The bear woman was too busy reading the newspaper to notice Kristal taking the loaf.
Great, what do we do with it? I don't think we can make shoes out of it.
Kristal climbed the ladder and crawled through the hole in the tent roof. Then she crawled out on the beam as if there was no tomorrow.
Oh.
She managed to grab the Wellingtons. But as if she was cursed,
we're always falling down.
She once again lost her balance and fell. This time, there was no soft teddy bear to land on. But there happened to be an unusually tall lady there to catch her.
What were you thinking, young lady? If you had hit the ground, you could have died. Do you have no regards for your own life? Gosh, I'm so upset. I don't even know what to say.
Neither Kristal knew what to say. At least she had the Wellingtons. She put them on.
Thanks. I am so upset. I cannot even talk to you right now. Are we just gonna make everyone upset with us before we leave? So, great. Sure.
Kristal entered the code the boy had read from the rebel document. The combination lock made a clicking sound and opened, and the Wellingtons kept her feet dry.
Hi?
Kristal was in luck. As the rebel document had suggested, the outhouse hole was accessible from the other side of the tunnel. But between her and the hole was a large alligator.
Why are you trespassing on my lair? Ah! Speak up now, frail girl. Why do you disturb my slumber? I'm looking for a way into the outhouse. You seek to enter the hole in the ceiling and ascend to the land of gods? Yes. Then you must first pass me, Ali the gatekeeper. You may call me Alligator for short. That's just alligator with extra steps, which is dumb, so I'll stick to the full name. But more importantly, are you going to eat me? I could, but you do not look very tasty. You're made of glass. Besides, the gods provide me enough nourishment already. Great. Yuck. Gross. I will offer you a deal, frail girl. I shall allow you to safely cross my domain and enter the hole in the ceiling, if and only if you make me laugh. Oh no, it's my worst fear. Laugh, why? It has been so long. Gatekeeping for the gods is a lonely job and boring. I've not laughed in years. Okay, so... Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? A penguin, a rabbit, and a horse walked into a bar. My dog used to chase people on a bike. A penguin, a rabbit, and a horse walked into a bar. That would never happen! It's a freaking alligator. Of course a simple joke wouldn't work. Everyone knows alligators have a sophisticated sense of humor. But I'm anything but sophisticated, so what am I gonna do? Tamer used to tell me trivia about all kinds of animals. What would he say about alligators? Think. Now I remember. They're ticklish under the chin. No way I'm gonna stick my hands in there. I'll need something else. Look at me. I'm in the sewers planning to tickle an alligator. Living a life that few only dare to dream. It's been a long day. I cannot hear what you are saying. If that is supposed to make me laugh, it is not working. I have a plan, I think. I'll be back. See you later, alligator. Really? Not even a chuckle? Fine.
Kristal's plan was to tickle the alligator, but she was not stupid enough to use her own hands for it.
Really? Do I have to go back out? What about this bread? That thing will not make me laugh. Well, you're outside. Gonna catch a cold. What if I do? No one cares anyway. I care. I knew you were just making fun of me. You do not care. Please leave me alone. Everyone in the circus is so sad. So much emotional baggage. I'm not qualified to deal with any of it, and I have my own. Hey, strong girl.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
I know we're not very close, but do you mind if I vent something with you?
Go ahead.
It's about my girlfriend. It's just so difficult. We want to be together, but the world wants us apart. It makes me feel so lonely.
Screw the world.
I wish. This world is so cruel to everyone who's different. I can imagine you know that too. My girlfriend is from another culture and she doesn't believe in the eagle. When they found out, they ruined her face. I still think she's beautiful, of course, but it makes me sick to my stomach. I wish I could just leave the stupid circus and be with her. But then I think, what would happen if we got caught? I'm sure there must be something I could do, but I'm too dense to figure it out. I just feel so heavy, like a rock, sinking deeper into the sea.
I'm leaving the circus, you should come with, but then she's gonna be like, I can't leave without my girlfriend. But I'll invite her anyway.
Thank you, but I can't. So you're leaving the circus? How?
With the boy I met. We're taking the ringmaster's car.
I didn't know you were such a rebel.
Please don't tell the ringmaster.
Okay. There's one more thing. I know I'm not exactly the social type, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate your company.
Same to you.
Thank you, Kristal. This talk meant a lot to me.
I hope we meet again sometime outside the circus.
Yeah. Let's hope the world is a better place for the girls named Petra and Kristal then.
Aww.
Kristal couldn't solve strong girl Petra's problems, but at least she felt good about being there to hear her out.
Well, at least we're leaving on a good note with one person. Where do we go from here? I need something like a stick or a pole. Like his bindle. You want to give me your luggage?
How's it going?
I need to tickle an alligator, but I don't want to use my hands for it. Oh, what about the goose?
Tickle an alligator?
You must think I'm stupid.
No, not at all. Have you thought about using a long feather?
That's a great idea. But where am I gonna find a long feather?
Maybe there's a bird somewhere around you could pluck it from? Just lure it in with some bread and there should be no problem.
Yeah.
But please hurry, it's cold and I'm cold and hungry.
Kristal could tell that the boy was growing impatient.
The boy is also not making any effort to find shelter for himself. Like, there's a tree right there, at least huddle underneath it. But yeah, that's right, I forgot all about this goose. It's there for a reason.
Kristal put a piece of bread on the hood to attract the goose. It worked. The goose carefully jumped down from the roof. Kristal gently plucked a tail feather from the goose.
Quack. Is that enough, though? Don't mind me, tall lady.
make me laugh now.
Yeah, just look at the ceiling.
Okay, but I do not see anything out of the ordinary.
Tickle, tickle.
Oh, what is this bubbling sensation? It is almost as if I want to
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha, do not stop. Ha ha ha.
How long do I have to do this?
Ha, it feels so good to laugh. Okay, you can stop now. Stop before I bite your hand off. Thank you, frail girl. Now I shall keep my end of the bargain. You may pass and dine with the gods as long as I may keep the laughing device.
Kristal put the feather next to the alligator. But how would it use it? Its arms were too short.
Not our problem. Let's go. I'm such a weirdo. Talking cats, rats, spiders, and now alligators. Maybe I should seek help. Nah, if it works, it ain't stupid.
Kristal carefully walked past the alligator. The smell was awful, but she took another deep breath and heaved herself up.
We're all stanky and nasty. We're gonna have to take a shower. This must be the car battery.
Indeed it was, but the lamp had been on all night and completely drained the battery. She figured she could use the generator to charge it.
I sure hope so.
Kristal knew exactly what had to be done, and she approached the generator with confidence. Kristal connected the battery to the generator to charge it. Turns out she had no idea what she was doing.
I was about to say.
The generator made a violent poof sound and died. She had managed to blow a fuse. Still, no problem, she thought. She just had to climb the pylon to access the fuse box. Kristal climbed the pylon and successfully replaced the busted fuse. Then she safely climbed down and put her feet on the ground. No time for more accidents, she thought. But as the old saying goes, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Oh boy.
The last thing she heard was a deafening crackling noise. She wasn't sure if it was she who had shattered, or if the world had ended. Everything was black.
Hello?
She's waking up.
Wonderful. Oh, she had me worried. Why are you all looking at me like that? You were struck by lightning! You never cease to amaze me, young lady. I told you to be careful. Still, you climbed the pylon in your condition. What if you had fallen again?
Relax. She didn't fall, did she?
Tiny girl, very brave.
Yeah, and she gotta have some kind of superpowers to survive a lightning strike like that.
Superpowers? Why am I not surprised a pervert like yourself believes in superpowers? No, she is alive because a higher power has a plan for her. I am so happy you are awake, little miss. Nothing more to see here, I suppose. How long was I out?
A few hours!
My head. The boy! I have to. The only thing you have to do, young lady, is rest. I just need to get some air. Fine, but go to bed immediately after.
First, I have an announcement to make. I've given it a thought, and we decided that we will give the sheriff what he wants. Tomorrow we pack our bags and become a traveling circus.
Really?
Nice. I have to agree, this is delightful news. May I also propose that we let the young lady join the circus performance? It's no secret we have a shortage of talent. And her lack of vertigo makes her an ideal candidate for a new line dancer. As long as she has a safety net, of course. I will consider it!
This was exactly what Kristal had wanted since the day she arrived at the circus. Yet, it did nothing but tie knots in her stomach. Kristal looked at their smiling faces. Was this the last time she saw them? Strangely, she felt closer to them than ever before. But it was too late to back out now. She could not stop thinking about the boy. He must be wondering what happened to her.
At least it seems the lightning charged the battery. And you know what? That boy, he's not been making any effort other than just hanging outside the perimeter of the circus. Being like, yo, when are we leaving? I'm not seeing him make any effort. I just hope the boy hasn't left without me.
She was too late. The boy was gone.
How could he? All this for nothing. I don't even know his name. I wish the lightning had just killed me. My head hurts so bad. I should go to bed. I don't think that's what you should do if you're probably concussed. Aren't you supposed to stay awake?
Kristal left the battery by the car and returned to the caravan. It had been a long day, and all the enthusiasm had left her like the air escapes an old balloon. But it wasn't all bad. She had gotten to know the circus crew a little better. Sure, they had their flaws, but so did Kristal. Perhaps she belonged in the circus, after all. Tomorrow she would apologize to those she had been hard on and show more appreciation, she told herself. And the ringmaster had announced that the circus would start traveling, so she would get a change of surroundings anyway. Before falling asleep, Kristal was remarkably content. Maybe things had turned out for the best in the end. Kristal awoke by a familiar voice.
Who's there?
She called out, but no one answered.
This must be another weird dream.
When she heard the disembodied voice again, she assumed she was dreaming. But she was not. This was the second night in a row she had entered a realm between the dream world and her own. And this would not be the last time. Her nightly visits were meant to prepare her for what was to come. But she was not yet ready.
Ready for what?
She called out to the disembodied voice again, but it did not answer her. Then she saw the bear woman in her usual position, only that this was not the bear woman. The being, which only shared appearance with the bear woman, was shuffling a deck of cards. Kristal felt a strange force pulling her towards the table.
What is this place?
The being did not answer Kristal either, and instead placed 4 tarot cards on the table. The Tower, the Moon, the Lovers, and Temperance. Kristal had never read tarot cards before, but strangely they spoke to her. The Tower warned of disaster.
Why the tower?
The only disaster she could think of was the sheriff, and they had averted that by agreeing to leave the area. The moon represented fear and anxiety. Again, Kristal was confused. She was less anxious now than before, and she had nothing to fear. The lovers sang of relationship and union. Could it mean the tall lady and the ringmaster would end up together? It certainly didn't mean her and the boy. He was gone, and she wasn't even sure she had feelings for him in the first place. Temperance meant patience and purpose. This one Kristal could relate to. She had definitely displayed patience over the last couple of years, but a purpose she had not found yet. Maybe that would come to her now. After all 4 cards had been placed on the table, the being made pairs of them while never breaking eye contact with Kristal. As the being stared into Kristal's eyes, the room became shrouded in darkness.
I'm guessing you want me to pick a pair. Oh, come on! Is this gonna have any repercussions later down the line? Because, like, this seems like a more positive pair, and this is like a more negative pair. I'm going to go with the moon and the tower.
From the tarot cards, strange creatures spawned, and they lined up as if they were going to fight each other. Kristal understood it was a game, and then the rules just came to her. She was expected to exploit the weaknesses and strengths of each creature. Stone was strong against fire, but weak against water. Ice was weak to fire, but strong against water.
I didn't know we were gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Oh, dang it. We're pretty evenly matched. The moon is almost out of energy. At least it lets me finish my turn before I get knocked out. Still very evenly matched. But we are losing.
Kristal had lost, and her presence in this world began to fade. The goose did not cry this morning. Kristal awoke by herself. She had overslept. Everyone else had already left the caravan.
That was the strangest dream. Were we supposed to win that?
Then she remembered that today was the day they would become a traveling circus. She jumped out of bed with excitement. Kristal embraced the sun after yesterday's rain. After all that had happened, she was happy she hadn't run away with the boy. But her stomach turned upside down when she saw the sheriff.
Well, well, Ringmaster, don't act surprised. I told you I'd find dirt on you, and dirt I have found. You've been sheltering quite the horde of criminals. I
coward deserter. A wicked homosexual. A hideous imposter.
See, we called it. She was using the actual prima donna's name. All right.
And a murderer. But she was clever enough to flee the circus last night. I will be releasing the hounds on her. They'll rip her into pieces. Surely this means the end of your ridiculous circus. You, Ringmaster, on the other hand, I do not intend to arrest you. Man to man, I am impressed. You seem to be skilled at handling criminal scum. Tell you what, I'll offer you a job here and now. You may come and work for me at the prison.
Please, just let us leave. We will not cause you any more trouble.
It's too late for that now. I'll give you some time to consider the offer.
Why isn't anyone doing something? We can't let him get away with this. We're the good guys here. We outnumber him. We have to fight back.
Kristal, we cannot fight the law with our hands.
Maybe not with our hands, but I have something else.
Kristal pulled the gun
Oh,
and aimed
Kristal!
straight at the sheriff.
We're leaving this place. Let us go or I will shoot. No, Kristal. I'm the player here. I was gonna keep that in my backpack. Dang it.
Do you even know how to use that thing, little girl?
Do you really want to find out?
Do anything stupid now. You do not want to harm a man of justice.
Man of justice, you're a coward hiding behind the eagle's rules and laws. Without the eagle, you are nothing, just a lonely, bald, and ugly old man.
You watch your mouth.
The sheriff took an aggressive step towards Kristal, and she pulled the trigger.
Kristal.
But the gun only made a clicking sound. It was unloaded.
Thank God.
Ha! Ha! You'll be rotting in jail for the rest of our life, little girl.
As the sheriff approached her, the temperature dropped. She was shivering. But then, like a miracle, the flightless goose took a leap and soared into the sky. Even the sheriff was distracted by this sudden event. And he did not see the cat approaching his feet for a sneak attack. The cat bit so hard the teeth penetrated the leather boot and caused the sheriff great pain. The next moment, something warm grabbed her cold body of glass. It was a hand of flesh and blood, but it felt like a furnace heating up the entire world again. The boy had appeared out of nowhere. For a moment, everything else disappeared. She was floating on air and barely noticed that the boy pulled her into the car and drove off. Once in the car, her mind returned from the skies.
Turn around, we have to help them.
Why? You never liked them very much anyway, Glass Girl.
Will you stop calling me that? My name is Kristal.
I'm sorry, I understand you're upset.
I will not let the sheriff win. We have to fight back. Only cowards run.
You're brave, Kristal, but there's nothing we can do. Only lawyers can fight the law.
Lawyers?
Yeah, just trust the system. If they are innocent, they'll be released within days.
Sorry for shouting. It's not your fault. Why did you come back?
What do you mean? I never left. I just hid from the rain inside the car, and you were taking so long, I fell asleep.
I thought you had changed your mind.
I would never leave without saying goodbye, not after promising to help you escape. Maybe this wasn't how you imagined it, but at least we're out now, ready to begin our own adventure. Ah, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Look in the glove compartment.
Kristal opened the locker and found a necklace made of broken glass.
It's beautiful. I'm glad you like it. I made it myself.
Thank you.
Okay, so the plan is we drive to town and look for Madame Butterfly. After that, we can go anywhere we like.
Sounds good.
And just like that, Kristal let the fate of the circus crew slip her mind. And soon, she let her consciousness slip as well.
Jag kämpar med att vara större än jag är. Vill ta mig bort vart helst, men inte här. Världens alla skakningar kantar hårda underlag. Ville vila mig till mod, men har gjort mig svag. Som genom glas ser jag äventyr, som genom glas en värld. Önskar att någon kunde visa vägen. Jag har en längtan ute i mörgen. Jag ska flyga över bergen och kommer aldrig mer tillbaks, blir fri. Klipper alla gamla band, en dröm jag bär i mig. Bli sann.
Maybe he was right, Kristal thought. Maybe she did deserve this. But did it really have to end this way?
Okay. What's happening? Well, that whole montage just ripped my heart out. I can't feel my body. Is this death?
Yes. Death is what it is.
No, I don't want to die. Not now. Not after everything.
Why do you fear death when life has been nothing but suffering? Death is the gift of a new beginning, Kristal. It is an opportunity to let the old make room for the new.
Who are you?
You know who I am. I have always been with you.
I guess I do. You are a part of me?
No. A part can be removed from the whole. We are inseparable. I am you.
Yes, I see, but what is happening to me?
This is the end of the Girl of Glass. But it is only the beginning of your legend. This is your revolution, and this time you get to choose who you want to be.
No, I'm too weak.
Kristal, you have a great dormant power within you. Your glass body is merely a vessel.
Like a butterfly chrysalis?
Exactly. And and it is time you hatched.
Ooh. Ah. No, wait. I'm scared.
Fear is for the lonely. I am with you. Just exhale and cut the ties that bind you. I will embrace you on the other side.
I don't know how to.
The tingling sensation, do you feel it?
Yes, it's like electricity.
Exactly. Focus your mind on that. Now reach for it. Accept its gift.
Ah.
Well done. You are beautiful, Kristal. I am proud of you. But many hardships still lie ahead. And I must ask, do you seek challenge? Consider your words. What you choose now will impact many battles we have ahead of us.
I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if what we just saw was chronological, because at the very beginning of the game, the Eagles sheriff caught us on a train, but we were in a car with the boy, who I still don't know his name. But this girl, this glass girl, is a girl after my own heart. A lot of insecurities and scared of the world. I'd rather not be challenged. I don't mind a little challenge. I want the hardest possible challenges. Okay, now is this going to set my difficulty level? I'm going to go down the middle of the road. I don't mind a little challenge because I do enjoy turn-based combat, but this is still a new game for me. Maybe when I replay this, I'll up the difficulty, but right now just I don't mind a little challenge.
Are you sure? You will be able to forfeit your claim to glory if the challenge proves too difficult, but you will not be able to increase the difficulty if you wish so.
Okay, now you're just confusing me. Is the difficulty level going to take away from the story? I'm sure I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go for it. I made a decision. I'm gonna accept whatever comes with it. I do not mind a little challenge. And we're trying to grow as a person here, so let's not take the easy way out, especially if it's not something that's going to take away from the story.
Not too easy, not too hard. A wise decision, Kristal. Under these conditions, you need to show that you understand the nature of the battle before you can proceed. In practice, this means that you must complete each battle with at least 2 stars.
Oh.
I think you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I kind of sucked at that.
Now, in this form, you may be strong, but your full power is still not realized. Your wings will need more time. But this should be enough to get your revenge on the sheriff.
Mother of Eagle, wake me from this nightmare.
Look at that waste of skin. As soon as the roles are reversed, he nearly defecates himself. Such weaklings deserve no sympathy. Hunt him down.
What have I done to deserve this? Dear eagle in the sky, faithfully I am yours. Please deliver me from this evil.
What a fool. He's leading you to your destination. The prison.
Damn. Maybe I should have picked the easy way out.
My, is that really you?
It is you. I'm so glad you're safe. That's me? That's me?
But what are you doing here? This place is dangerous.
What? What is happening? I'm so confused. I feel like I lost a huge chunk of information that I hope gets clarified down the line. I'm losing my mind right now. Get out of my way. That's the face of someone that says, get out of my way.
Sorry,
You're working for him now?
It's not what it looks like, you see?
Traitor!
No, please! Not now!
Intruder alert. Initiating guard sequence.
You have no choice but to destroy him.
But is he a man or a robot? Is the world that we've seen around us thus far just a projection of my own image of things? Or, like, what's real and what's not? I'm losing my mind here. Oh man, I'm not ready. Oh, dang. Oh, do we get any new power? I'm so confused. Snap out of it, you fool. Unable to compute statement. Must destroy target. Oh no, is that a time thing and I just wasted it? Dang it. It's blockable after 2 rounds. So is it gonna go off now or next time?
Looks like that bomb could explode any moment. Be careful, Kristal.
Perhaps I should have focused. How did we become a badass fairy? Okay, at least we're out of energy at the same time. Alright, now I got a block. Okay, now's an ideal time to focus. And then hit. And I can't block after I hit? What's the dealio, my dude? Alright. See how much it hurts. Fantastic.
No, this is not how it ends. You are currently undertaking the intermediate challenge. Do you want to lower the difficulty?
Never ask me that again, yes.
Are you sure? You will not be able to change this later.
I'm sure. I am more wanting, I love turn-based combat, but I also want to focus on the story, and I'm still kind of feeling things out, so I am sure. Let's just lower the difficulty. It's fine. It's fine. No judgment.
As you wish. Now you only need 1 star to advance. Let's continue.
That's great, but I also need to defeat him to get the 1 star. Let's block. He'll attack. And I will focus. I think it's dumb that it won't let me block after I choose to attack once. Just saying.
Looks like that bomb could explode any moment. Be careful, Kristal.
Like, am I talking to God or Animal God? Is that Madam Butterfly?
You did well, Kristal.
And I also
what
don't.
will you do with him now?
And I also, okay, I'm down for the lower difficulty, and I also don't want to be like stuck here trying to grind through battles when I'm trying to make content as well.
Please, no more!
Who are you talking to, me or someone else?
She is the reason you are in pain. Destroy her!
Please, I do not want to. Let me go! I see the eagle is controlling him. Snap out of it. I cannot. Must eliminate target. You should be ashamed. Unable to process argument. Additional information required. Okay. You're too small for your hat. Processing emotions. Sadness detected. Generating tears. Expressing frustration. Additional information required. You're a terrible ringmaster. Affirmative. Updating database. Warning. Amount of respect from peers is dangerously low. There is someone who respects you. The rat who stole your hat. Processing emotions. Sadness detected. Generating tears. Expressing frustration. Well, dang it. Amount of respect from peers is dangerously low. I didn't think we were gonna have to talk no jutsu. At least you're not in denial. Processing emotions. Sadness detected. Generating tears. Expressing frustration. Come on, man. Alright, so you're too self-conscious to have our respect. You need to relax. Why do you care so much about what other people think of you anyway? Recalling history. Initiating narrative mode. No, wait, it was a rhetorical question. I was a lonely child. I came 2 decades after my siblings. A mistake, my mother said. I had no friends. My classmates made fun of my lack of height. Even my parents were ashamed of me. I cried myself to sleep every night. Then, on my 12th birthday, my father took me to see a circus. After the show, another child asked for my autograph. It had mistaken me for one of the freaks. My father laughed at me. But it was the best moment of my life. Instead of being ridiculed, the other child looked up to me. It respected me for who I was. That is when I decided I would start my own circus. No one believed I would succeed, but when my parents died of age, I inherited enough capital to buy a tent at the old junkyard. Just as I had dreamt, as ringmaster, I became a showman, a hero. But the scars remained. When I found you on the side of the road, I could tell that we were similar, 2 fragile souls. I thought I could be your mentor, someone you looked up to. But I failed. And I realized my scars were not scars after all. They are open wounds. Narrative sequence complete. You probably expect me to tell you that I'm sorry, that it didn't mean the things I said. But instead, I will tell you what you need to hear. You're short, you're old, and you speak ridiculously. Wherever you go, people will think you are strange and annoying. If you hope to be respected by everyone, you are bound to fail. I know it's cheesy, but there is only one person whose opinion you should care about. Who is that? Yourself. Myself? If you learn to respect yourself, it won't matter what other people think. I know because I used to be just like you, seeking approval from others. The voice. It is gone. You mean the eagle's voice? Yes, it was trapping me in a vicious cycle of anxious memories. I could not control myself. Thank you, Kristal, for saving me from a terrible fate.
That was easier than I thought it'd be. He really is a simple man. Don't worry. He can't hear me.
I understand you are here for the sheriff. Please let me assist you. But you're working for him. When he shut down the circus and took everything, I had nowhere to go. I knew no one else would hire a freak like me. And I thought if I accepted the position, at least I would be close to the circus crew. I know I am not a smart man, but believe me, my intentions are good. Fine. Splendid. May I suggest we rescue our circus colleagues first? I guess they'll be useful. Yes, I will run ahead and release them from their cells. It is best you wait here. Yeah.
Smart decision, Kristal. Just don't get too attached to these pawns. You know what will have to be done in
Damn. Who is right? Who is wrong? Who is good? Who is evil? What side are we on?
Another thing. The bomb the ringmaster threw at you.
Yeah, what?
Maybe you could do something similar.
You mean like a field effect? Sure, I can.
Great. Kristal,
What is it?
are you going to tell them about the boy and...
Is the boy dead? They don't need to know every detail.
But what will you do when they find out?
I'll deal with it then.
I trust you will, Kristal. I just don't trust our pawns can handle the truth.
Why is the ringmaster taking so long? Oh wait, there he is. Ah! Something is wrong! Our colleagues, they look like monsters. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? But they are trying to kill me! This is all your fault. You were supposed to protect us.
Yeah, he's the worst ringmaster in history.
Oh, shut up. Don't act like we're all on the same side all of a sudden. I'm still disgusted by you.
You're a nasty reptile, you know that. Your new appearance fits you perfectly.
So does yours, because you're dumb as a rock.
I'll bash your skull in.
Just you try. I will drown you if you so much as lay a finger on me. But first, let's punish the incompetent ringmaster who ruined our lives. You have to help me. I guess I have no choice. I have made a quick analysis of our situation. Do you want to hear it? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. The prima donna's element appears to be water, and water makes me rust. Meanwhile, stone barely leaves a dent in my armor. You, on the other hand, should avoid stone as it might break your wings. But I do not think you have to worry about water damage. If the same rules apply to our opponents as to us, they can only attack 1 or 2 fields in front of them. This means we currently find ourselves in a disadvantage. I guess we should switch places then. That is my conclusion as well. Well, that's strength. I would expect more from you. So this is like our tarot card fight that we horribly lost.
You're not exactly pulling your weight either.
At least I have a plan. See that pool of water I've spawned beneath their feet? The cold water weakens their attacks and it hurts them just by standing in it.
I guess I'll have to up my game too then.
But I'm floating, so does that matter? Ouch. I like how you push them around.
I got that from you. I mean, we're not so different after all.
Perhaps not. I must say, we actually do make a decent team.
You're right. I wonder why we haven't realized it earlier. Oh right, it's because you were always such a jerk to me.
Well, I did have my reasons. What reasons? I feel like I need to guard. Ah! Everything about you makes my skin crawl.
Nice pep talk, thanks.
But to be honest, I've always envied you.
Why?
You are young and beautiful. You could get any man you desire. Yet you choose to be with women.
What's the problem with that?
It is just unfair, because...
Because what?
Because no man has ever wanted me.
Maybe you should try women too then. I'm kidding. You've got problems, so what? That's no excuse for how you treated me.
I know. Need to do a little switcheroo.
I forgive you.
Why? I just explained why I hate you.
Well, I don't believe it. I think you just hate yourself.
Which is a strong theme in this game.
And that must be terribly lonely. So know that at least I don't hate you. I mean, I used to, but now that I know you a little better, I choose not to.
Okay, I've been neglecting this. Attack plus static field. Pawn standing in a static field, unable to initiate switches and take indirect electric damage. Duration 3 rounds, 1 energy. Okay. Let's do that.
Looks like we've lost.
Yes, but I think I have won something more important.
What?
A friend.
Me too.
One moment they are fighting, next they are hugging. I thought women were supposed to hold grudges. They behave more like men. Two burly men. Damn, you're dumb. Excuse me. Oops. I'm going to let you handle this one yourself.
Are you sure you can trust this task to him?
Like two burly men. You see me as a man. How do I get out of this? I think what I am expected to say is that I see all my colleagues as men. You ignorant asshole. Oh dear. But is that not what you women want? Equality? No, I do not want to be treated like the rest of your employees. Oh, you want a promotion? No, stupid. Then what is it you want? I want you to treat me like a woman. But would it be wrong if I treated women differently from the men? Gosh, you are dense. I'm not asking you to treat women differently. I just want you to treat me as a woman. You really have no idea why I joined the circus, do you? You must have figured out by now that I'm not really a prima donna or even opera singer. I only made that up to get your attention. I know I'm a lying snake. An ugly, lying snake. That must be why you do not look my way or recognize any of my hints. I do not think of you that way. I knew it. I feel like I'm drowning. And I'm going to pull you down with me. I mean, I do not think you are ugly. Even in this form, I find you beautiful. Really? Yes, and I always knew you were not a prima donna. I am sorry you went through all that just to impress me. Why did you not tell me? I did not want to cross the boundaries of our work relationship. I did not want to scare you off. I see. This changes everything. Forgive me. I do not know what got into me. It is not your fault. The eagle got the best of me too. I am just glad we cleared this out. This is a bit embarrassing. I do not know what to do now. I meant every word. But may I suggest that we deal with the sheriff and the eagle first? Yes, we have to. Great. Together we will be unstoppable.
Look at that! Who would have thought the simpleton would succeed? Were you paying attention? The source of her hatred was a fear of rejection and emotional isolation. People are so paradoxical. They know what they want, but their emotions work against their own will. They are such unrefined creatures. But they're fascinating. I'll give them that.
Oh, this game cuts deep. Young lady, is that you? You look different. Have you been transformed too?
Tell her this is what you looked like on the inside all along.
This is who I've always been on the inside. Impressive. But I have something to say to you too. The game is still on? Ha! I'd like to see you try to beat me now. I mean, look at me. And look at you. There's no way you could come up with a snappy retort now. What are you talking about? Is this all a game to you? I wanted to connect with you, but you always pushed me away with your rude comments. Are you telling me you didn't enjoy the tough talk, or are you just upset because you've lost? I did not even know it was a competition. Ouch. I've said some really nasty things to you I didn't mean. I really thought we were both in it for fun. Hearing that is comforting, young lady. I do forgive you. Are you sure? I feel pretty stupid right now. I am sure.
You're wasting time, Kristal.
I didn't recognize you at first, but it's you, isn't it? I need to talk to you.
Not you too.
The day after I tell you about my girlfriend, the sheriff shows up and charges me with sexual perversion. What's up with that?
It's probably best you say nothing for now.
So you don't deny it?
You did it? I don't know. I don't think I did.
You betrayed me. Ugh, feels like my heart is turned into stone. And it's because of you.
Yes, let fury fuel you. The eagle is controlling you.
I am in full control, just watch.
What do you want me to say? I'm sorry? What difference does it make?
Look, she speaks. Do you know how many times you've ignored or avoided me at the circus? Why couldn't we just be friends?
I didn't know you felt that way.
I did. I was just too shy to take the initiative. I've been so lonely at the circus.
I've been lonely too.
Really? Then why didn't you come to me to hang out?
I guess I'm also a bit shy. We're similar, you and I.
Really? It means so much to me to hear you say that. Maybe we can give our friendship another chance after all of this.
What? I have no need for friends now? No. Gotta keep my mouth shut.
Why aren't you answering?
Because the other options sucked. I don't need friends now. All I need is the strength. I'm even more powerful than you in this form. And I will only get stronger.
That worries me. Why would you care so much about being powerful?
I need power to get what I want.
And that is?
Be careful, Kristal.
But it's not about being the strongest. What matters is how you use your strength.
That's corny.
Maybe, but corny doesn't make it wrong. I understand now. Maybe we shouldn't be friends after all. Ah, my head. I can think clearly again. It's like I was in a thick fog, and a voice was screaming at me from all directions.
So the solution for us was to inevitably not be friends? Are we at least on good terms?
What was that?
That was the eagle controlling you.
So that's how it works? I've always wondered how it manipulates its pawns.
Yes. And we have to stop it.
Right.
I don't think we're the good guys, y'all. But first we need to deal with the sheriff.
Did you really turn me in?
It's my fault. It's my fault all of you ended up here, but I didn't do it on purpose. I promise I will amend that oversight. Let's go. We are still missing a colleague, the clown. We must rescue him. Fine. Let's split up and search the prison faster.
I'll go with the gentleman. Then it's you and I.
We'll circle the prison and meet up beneath the guard tower. That's where the sheriff is hiding.
Kristal,
What is it now?
did you learn anything from the last fight?
I don't know.
They were both using energy to perform special abilities. Strong Girl pushed you, and the tall lady attacked 2 fields at the same time. Maybe you could do something similar if you put a little energy into your attacks.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect, Kristal. I believe in you.
This prison is like a maze. Every turn looks the same.
I think whoever built it ran out of budget and could not afford another backdrop.
Oh, in that case, let us not draw attention to it.
On a completely different note, I wanted to ask you.
Yes, the answer is yes.
I wanted to ask you the day we met in the bar, what made you choose to join the circus?
To be honest, I had no choice.
Oh no.
Is it really that upsetting?
No, we have been discovered.
They're still human. Please, we do not want to fight you. We are all victims of the sheriff and the eagle.
I do not think we can talk sense into them. All right, we are going to cut it off here for this episode of The Girl of Glass, A Summerbird's Tale. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!